Hello. So, I had a request from NDCP2379. That's the name, so that's the best I can do. To check out like Monsters Reborn. So here is what we're going to do. Now, this is not a huge mod. If you look at this mod, it is under 1.5 megabytes. It's 1.27 megabytes. The author is Thimor the Knight. I don't see that this is a port, so I believe that is really their mod. Now, it gives you some different loading screens. I don't think that really matters. What really matters in here is that this is adding some bad guys to your game. Trying to make it a little more difficult, I think this is trying to do, a smaller version of, say, the heavy metal combat or something like this. And this is an older mod and it's smaller. But if you'll look here, the enemies spawn at this level, okay? And you'll notice that dire wolves spawn at level 30. The Dwemmers at level 30, Hunters at level 40, Widows, these are Dwarven. Anyway, Dwarven Apparatus at 70, Farmer Blind Eye level 1 through 40, so you can get those at any time. So you get some different spawns, and some Draugr Dragonborn level 15. That sounds like a lower level thing, but nonetheless, you'll notice that a lot of these spawn at higher levels, like Succubus level 80, Ancient Resurrected Dragon level 100, and Blizzard Dragon 150. So this sounds interesting, and look at that, Sovngarde Dragon level 200. So these will be spawns that you would have in the world. Let's read through a description here and make sure I don't tell you something wrong. Okay, it says this mod will be, let's see, by bringing in a bunch of new enemy types. So these are all different enemies you'll find at different levels. And I'll use a higher level person. I think I have Elris at level 69. We'll just use her. She'll be fine. Loading screens. Yeah, that's about it. So there'll be some loading screens and some different enemy types that you'll run into. And I guess you'll run into them in different places. So we'll have to, this is going to have to be one of those mods where we're playing through the game to find these things. Okay, so it's going to take a little time. You just have to be patient with me, and we're just going to have to play through and see if we can find it. It looks like a fairly popular mod, 48,522 favorites. So hopefully it works pretty well. Like I said, it's an older mod. It's been around. It's Monsters Reborn Special Edition. Again, not a very big mod, 1.27 megabytes, so we're just going to try it out and see what we get, see how it goes. It should be pretty fun, and if it works out, we may keep this around as a monster mod. Now, mind you, when you do something like this, and this is going to involve, I'm sure this is going to involve some scripting to spawn the enemies in. You want to be careful. It could be that, like, I have the winches mods turned back on. It could be that we could have some, we could have some conflicting. We may not. It may be fine. This is a simpler mod than the other mod that we looked at, the heavy metal combat. So it may be a lot less script heavy, and it might be a simpler mod, and meaning that a lot of times simpler is better. You have less chances of conflicting and different issues. So we're just going to get out. We're going to have to just wander around. I'll probably just take Elris on a quest, and we'll just walk to the quest and see what we run into. See if we run into some of these bad guys. Now, this is going to be maybe a little longer video, but I don't know of another way to do that other than just wander around and see if we can find them. They're going to happen in different locations, different places, and it doesn't say for sure where, so I'm assuming it can happen anywhere in the wild or in the dungeons. So, as you'll notice here, they have some examples. So, we'll just do what we can do, and if we, do a quest and do something else while, accomplish something else while we're doing this, that will be fine too. But my point, or my focus right now, is going to be to look at this Monsters Reborn. Okay, so bear with me. It's going to be a bit of a plain video. while we're doing this, and we'll just have to do the best we can. So I'll try not to repeat myself too many times. Alright, I will see you in the game in a few minutes. Thank you.
Good work, Marines!
Alright, so here we are, we're in Falkreath, and somebody's chopping wood, I guess.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Anyway, so you might notice that I have, oh, that's the meal. The meal's very noisy. You might notice I've changed LRS a little bit. Nothing too drastic. But we're going to move forward here. Head up towards, like we're going towards Pine Watch. We're just going to walk up this way and see what's up here. I know we're going to run into some bandits at some point. And we'll take them out when we get there. We could avoid some of that, I guess, if we want to off-road it, which I could do. Though I don't know if I would totally be avoiding it. Or if we would just be running on the side of it. We might still run into that problem. Oh yeah, there they are. We're still going to run into them, which is fine. Hello?
Where'd you come from?
Oh, I think I had the God ring on by accident. Hold on. That's an accident again. Oh, well, you know, you do that sometimes for the shows, but you don't want to do it all the time. Here we
Where'd
go.
you come from?
Hello. Don't worry, I'm coming for you. Not sure that worked out so well, but okay, that's all. I should have been a little quicker on that. I'm a little slow on those. Yep. Is that everybody? I guess that's everybody. If there was anybody else, Serana killed them. And I don't see them, so it doesn't really matter. Let's hop down. Oh, they're dropping rocks on us. Even though I thought I killed somebody and they fell below. Well, that's what I thought. You know what? I guess it doesn't matter. Let's move on. Let's just keep going. We're going to keep going, keep doing our testing here. We'll do a quick save there. Keep moving. Now I did turn off, because this is another encounter mod and it appears it wants to spawn its own enemies. I did turn off the... Okay, here we go. I did turn off the witches mods, and here we got us a bear. And he seems a little tougher than some of the other bears. Legendary. On Legendary, a lot of times everything is, at this level, everything is still really easy. But no. He was decently engaging. I mean, you know. So that wasn't too bad. I don't know that that's one of the creatures from the mod, though. The mod creatures... Matter of fact, maybe I should take a look at the mod creatures and see what we're looking for specifically. Hold on a minute. I will be right back.
Roger that. Make it quick.
Okay, so our monsters reborn that we should be looking for are like Direwolf, Resurrected Dwemer, Dwarven Hunter, Dwarven Widow, Dwarven Apparatus, Farmer Blind Eye, Thalmor Spy, Rotten Hero, Draugr Dragonborn. All of these, Forsaken Draugr, Colossus, Faceless, all of these, Aging Dragon, Fallen Blade. So these are different monsters. And I don't see Cave Bear listed, so that was just a normal Cave Bear, I suppose. So these are the ones we should be looking for them to spawn. Earlier I thought I ran into a spawn, but I wasn't sure. I don't see any name like this, so far I would say we have not run into anything. Okay, I'm going to do a quick save here. And we're going to move forward. And we're just gonna off-road it. Maybe we'll run into more. I don't know. Would the road be better for running into encounters or off-road? I think off-road is better, but that may not be the case. Oh, that's deer. Okay, deer are fine. They're not in our list of encounter creatures. So I'm going to do a quick save ever so often, because this is an encounter mod and it will spawn them. Sometimes, some mods, when they spawn things, they cause your game to crash. I'm just being straight with you. Sometimes they do. So this may or may not be one of those times. This might be a fine mod and it may not cause any issue. But I know when I'm overdoing it sometimes, if I have too many encounter mods and we're spawning in bad guys all over the place, it can crash your game. So I don't think that's a big surprise. I think that's pretty normal. I think we all know that can occur. So I'm hoping this will not spawn in like a large number of things and cause us issues, but okay, I'm hitting a mountainside here. Do I want to jump up that mountain? Probably just go around. There's really not usually a lot of encounters on top of just a mountain of rock like that. So let's just go around. There's a fox. I don't see anything threatening about him. We could try doing a dungeon and see if anything appears, but I don't think it was meant to be that way. I could be wrong. This is one of the forgotten dungeons, I'm sure. Not sure which one this is. This is Verseric Ruins. Interesting. Well, you know, we could go in and see if it would spawn something like that for us. Is Serana with us? I don't see her. Oh, well, speak of the devil, she scared me. Alright. Tell you what, let's at least take a peek. I'm gonna take us in, so I'll see you inside in a moment.
Yes, my master.
Okay, this is the Faceless. This is one of the guys we're looking for. The Faceless. So maybe you have to come into the dungeons to find them.
It's nothing.
It's nothing. It's just a flesh wound. He seems pretty tough. That's pretty cool. Sovereign Guard awaits me. But these are the Faceless. So this is some of the bad guys, and you notice they're tough. They're not just dropping down dead. So this might not be a bad thing. Of course, it's kind of random. I didn't know if they would be in here or not. I'm glad you love a good fight. I hear the Draugr going crazy.
Your end draws near. I'll mount your head on my wall.
Yes. Look at that. These guys are tough. Let me check my item. I just want to see. I know it's not losing its enchant, but what I'm wondering about is... Okay, so it's not over-enchanted. This is a lightly enchanted weapon. It's not. It's going to take a while to kill these guys. Okay, I'm alright with that. Well, how enchanted is my armor? Because she's not really taking a lot of damage. She's pretty tough. This really isn't super enchanted armor either. Okay, well, it gives you an idea. If you're not overly enchanted and you're not... This will be, you know, this will give you some lengthy fights. Notice we're just slowly wearing him down. Let's see, do I have anything special here that I can have fun with? We have Fire Breath, which might be fun. Also, we could put Venom on our sword, why not? That'll be fun. I don't even need the healing. We'll do a stew. Okay, alright. Yes, you can be poisoned by my sword.
Think you're bad like me?
Okay, so that's the Faceless. That's one Faceless dead. They don't really have a lot of stuff. It's an interesting fight.
Death awaits you.
No.
Oh, I forgot.
What you gonna do? Huh? What?
There, burn them a little bit. That's just for fun. Okay, so, you know, if you're not overly super enchanted, this can be a good bit of fighting for you. Now, if I over-enchant myself, I'm sure these people would fall pretty quickly. You know what's funny, though? Serana is not in here. Why not? Let's see if we can summon her up.
End draws near. Where'd you come from?
Yeah, help me out there. Let's see. Let's do something else too. Since these guys are a little tougher, let's summon the Spectral Assassin. There we go. Come on, Lucian, give me a hand.
Take me.
There we go. Now we got some fun stuff going. We kind of moved the battle down the hallway, though. I'm not sure if I wanted that. But this was actually a good idea. So this is the Faceless. Serana, get out of the way, girl. Alright, so... Okay, let's see if we can get this one. This is the only thing about third person close quarters, it's a little different. First person's a little different for this. Then I can move it personal, and I don't have a ceiling and stuff. Third person is great at it. I do like it. Oh, sorry, Lucian. I think I hit Lucian there. Let's see if... Oh, no, that's not going to show up so good, is it? If I was quicker... There we go, though. Oh, Lucian. Cut it out, dude. You know I didn't hit you on purpose. You're such a goofy dude. Okay. Anyway. Alright, well, there's the Faceless, so we saw that. That's pretty cool. So that actually gives you an idea. They were pretty tough. Now, I wasn't super enchanted. If I go super enchant myself, it would probably be a lot different. Let's see where we're going here.
In life, I was
but
but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named Listener.
Alright, let's see what's down here. That's Forsaken Draugr. Okay, so we didn't see any of these. Draugr, Dragonborn. Okay. So maybe we will find them in the dungeons. It did not say this, but maybe... Oh. Wrong power. I should use my shout. Okay, hold on. Dun dun dun. Where's my shout for the fire breath? There we go.
Yo!
Now that is a Draugr Dragonborn. Oh. Well, we knew that was... Look at that. This is the way it goes. Oh. Are you... Whoa. Oh, and they killed me that fast. Okay. Don't mess around with these people. They will kill you. But there you go, really. That's what we were looking for. We were looking for that kind of engagement, that kind of fight. So we found it.
Did you hear something?
You won't leave.
Now we're back to the Faceless ones. I should have done a save. Summon Serana. Let's see, I can go back to my power. This will make it go faster. Come on, Lucian. Help me out, dude. What else can we do? Let's see. None of those are really going to help, so let's not worry about those. Let's do... Yeah, let's do my fire breath. Okay, let me go and again. That just works so much better here. I can pick a guy and just fight him and fight someone else. So these guys aren't as tough as those Draugr. So let's get back to those Draugr. Am I still recording? Yes, for a minute. So we're just going to pick this guy up. Just keep pounding him.
Still remember how to fight.
Watch out, Serrano. Don't get too close. I made you a caster for a reason. Stay out. Alright, so that's one guy. Alright, now we're going to do a quick save. Actually, you know, this might not be a bad mod here, just because you get some tough guys. Now, I haven't tried it with my, you know, being super fully animated, but still. It has promise, just the fact that those Draugrs were able to kill me that easily.
I love a good fight.
Yes, I know you do. Everybody loves a good fight.
All you got. Ismir, you pay for that.
Yes,
Enough of you.
I'm coming after you. Hold still, will you? I'll take it. Another dead one. Now you hear them Draugr fighting over there. We'll go around and see them in a minute. Let's go this way. Guys, let me help out. Oh, there we go. Feel like we're probably doing the most damage. Oh, there we go. That was pretty good. Okay. Alright, so there is another tunnel back here. Hold on, I'm going to do a quick save this time before I get us into trouble. Okay, this is a Draugr. I wonder if the Draugr and the Faceless were fighting. Oh. Underneath the mask, she is messed up. But you know what? That doesn't matter for the Faceless. I mean, that's not the kind of thing you want to see, but I mean, that's part of the mod. We could probably try to move the mod lower, and it may not do that. Oh, I see. That's, interesting. So they're like mannequins. What about this one? Does she have the face issue? Yes, she does. So we might, okay, so some of your enemies may have this issue, okay? But you can try moving the mod lower, and you may not experience that issue just because I do. That could be due to the mods I have. We could try moving it down toward the bottom and see if it would fix it. Alright, so we're going to go in here. I want to take on these Draugr again. You know, I want to have a little revenge. And then we're going to call it, because this has been pretty good. It's proven exactly what we expected. Which was that there would be some tough guys, and oh, they are tough. Look at that. I am almost dead. That quickly. Wow. Okay. We'll take another thing here. Look how quickly, I tell you, they're really hurting me. That's a lot of damage. Let's just take one more to be safe. Oh, and there's 3 of them here. Look at all the damage they do in one hit. You might want a souped up set of armor and weapon. Yes, because this is pretty rough. Oh, look at that. They killed me. Alright, well, that tells you how tough they are. They're pretty rough. So, that's cool. That really does show us what we wanted to see for the mod. I mean, it's going to reload me right here at the door. Okay, this is great. Hold on. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Yes, this is called cheating. That's what we do. Sometimes that's what we do. Hi, guys.
Yo!
They still knocked me around. Dirty dogs. But those guys are pretty tough, so have to give them credit. Whoever did this mod, this is a good old mod right here. So I think we'll try this for a while. We'll keep this around. This is pretty fun. Now, admittedly, I should probably be using some better weapon and armor than what I'm using for this type of guys. They were killing the bandit chief. Now, she doesn't look messed up. I think it's only the people added by this mod that are messed up. Well, okay, that arm looks a little weird. But that's just because I'm flopping her around. Okay. Yeah, she's okay. So it's just the people added by this mod that appear to have the issue. Yeah, see, this guy is messed up. So some people are messed up. Now, I might be able to fix that, like I said. Oh, she didn't. She did not cooperate with me. I just wanted to get a look. I think her face is okay. Oh, come on. Nope, you still went face down. I wanted you to go face up. Yeah, I think her face is basically okay. She's just got the war paint stuff going on. Yeah, okay. So, those are okay, but see, those are added differently. I think this guy is added by this mod, and his body looks weirdly contorted. So you might find that to be an issue. We might be able to fix that, but I'm not going to worry about that so much, since that's just an appearance thing. And it only seems to affect mainly these people here, like her, the Faceless, that were added by this mod. You guys didn't even come down to help at all. How useful are you? That's not very useful if you don't even come down and help me. Anyway, so, yeah, and the mannequin dudes were okay. So it's interesting, it's just these, it's just some of the people added by this mod have the face bug. So, that's okay. I think we can, oh my goodness, we think we can deal with that. Let me look at the mod again. Let's take another look at the mod, okay?
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Alright, so the mod that we're playing around with and that we were testing out is Monsters Reborn. Now, it really does appear to spawn these bad guys, and that seems really good. Now, I had the face bug on a few people, like on the Faceless, I had the face bug, and on that one bandit chief. However, if I move this around, I may not even have that face bug. If I move it around, I did not test to see if there was, you know, any real issue with this. So maybe I'll try moving it down into a different location. I have it kind of high right now, but I could move it down below, and maybe they would not have the face bug issue. Some mods always have the face bug issue. For this, since it's bad guys and you're not always going to even see their faces, like the Faceless, you really don't see their face that much. It could be that it won't matter, but I still don't like to have that if I can get out of it. Let's see, it looks like most of these are not even going to be human, so you're not going to see a lot of it, but still, it looks like you will see some. So I'll see if I can move this mod down low and see if that gets rid of it. And maybe it will, because if I put it down with some of my other mods that I've used in the past, where I put them down below my textures, a lot of times that will clear that issue up. Now, it doesn't always. Some mods, like I say, some mods just have that problem and you can't get rid of it. So I'll try moving it down and we'll see. We'll see how it does. Alright. Okay, so I will be back in a moment. Alright, so this has been Monsters Reborn Special Edition. Now, I want to give you this caveat, okay? The mod seems to work. We have not encountered all the bad guys here, okay? There are a lot of bad guys that you can hunt and find. Now, some people, I went because I was interested to know. Some people report having trouble finding some of the monsters. That for some of the monsters, like the Colossus or some of the really huge monsters, the hitbox is very low, just around their feet and ankles. Let's see. Also, the pixelated face that is in this mod. It is just a part of this mod. The modder that created this mod has never responded to anything, and they've never updated this mod, and it was created back in 16, okay? That doesn't mean it's a bad mod. It's still, like I said, it seems to work. Now, there were some people who reported issues if you crouch and stealth and kill one of the bad guys, that it crashes your game, but I only saw one person say that, so I don't know if that's a valid complaint or not. However, complaints about it being wildly difficult, that some of these creatures spawn earlier than they should, and it's wildly crazy difficult, some comments like that. So, if you try this out, just remember that if you try it out, especially with a new character, some of these things may spawn earlier than you expect, and you might get yourself into more trouble than you expect. They are pretty difficult, though, and they do add some difficulty to your game. The pixelated face thing bothers me. The hitboxes might bother me. I didn't run into that, but that's something that might happen, that you might run into, and it might be a problem for you at some point. I was kind of enthused that this was working pretty well until I saw the pixelated faces. I think there's probably a mod that I can find that will do something similar, maybe not exactly the same, but not have the faces. Like even the winches mods will add extra enemies and tougher enemies for you, and they don't have that problem. So that's just a problem that's in this mod. And like I said, this modder only created this one mod and never did anything else. Now, could be that they simply made this mod for themselves and they like it and they're satisfied with it the way it is. That is their choice. It's their mod. So nothing wrong with that, but I just wanted you to know that, it's a first and only mod with no updates, and I know it has the pixelated faces and it may have a few other issues. I didn't run into any other issues, but it could have. When you run into some of these other monsters, you may find other issues, okay? So just a warning, if you're going to try it, take it out for a spin. Maybe make a new character and try it low level. Go find a little dungeon or something and see if any of them spawn in the dungeon. That kind of thing. Just be cautious. Don't wreck your whole game over this one mod here. But like I said, I didn't really run into any issues, but that doesn't mean there won't be. So just want to give you that warning, okay? All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Hold it there. I will shoot you with my fancy hairdryer. Feel my heat. The dry heat. You need to get out some skin lotion now.